Allies of Donald Trump are imploring him to use his power that he technically doesn't have, but use your power to get Ronna McDaniel out as the chairwoman of the Republican National Committee, because they say not only has she been terrible for the party since she burst onto the scene in 2016, but she's so terrible, she's probably going to cost us 2024 as well. And here's the crazy part about that. These folks are not wrong. Ronna McDaniel has absolutely been one of the worst chair people of the Republican National Committee since I've been involved in politics. So we're talking 2 decades now. I have never seen anyone with as bad of a record as Ronna McDaniel. Maybe Michael Steele. He also wasn't good, but Ronna McDaniel has been absolute poison for the Republican Party, which is why I hope she stays in that position for all of eternity. But let me read you this. This is coming from Rogan O'Hanley. He did an interview. This was with Steve Bannon. And Rogan O'Hanley said this. He said, "I'm nervous that we have someone that is either ineffective or actively working against us, and it could sink us in 2024. The time is now. We have about a year until the 2024 election. Let's get someone new." Again, he's totally not wrong. Ronna McDaniel is really bad for the Republican Party. Now, I don't think she's actively working against you like she's some kind of secret double agent in there. But in terms of ineffective, hell yeah. Rogan O'Hanley knocked it out of the park with that. And the results speak for themselves. Obviously, there's been a renewed focus on Ronna McDaniel following last week's disappointing outcomes for Republicans, including in red states. And then, of course, you have the 2022 midterms where Republicans were patting themselves on the back before the election, saying we're going to pick up 60 to 70 seats, and they got a 10-seat advantage. So much for the 60 to 70, right? And then, of course, you got to go back to 2020. Republicans got trounced. 2018, Ronna's first election after being chosen as the chairwoman of the Republican Party, and that was the year of the blue wave. So every election where Ronna McDaniel has been in charge of the Republican National Committee, Republicans have underperformed. And that includes all of the little special elections that have taken place in various years as well. So Republicans are right to call for her ouster and to ask Donald Trump to use whatever power he has to get her out. Problem is, Ronna McDaniel's been one of Donald Trump's biggest, supporters. Now, I'm not saying she's out there wearing a MAGA hat and going to the rallies, but she has stood by him through so many things. In fact, coming out within the last week and saying that even if he's convicted, we're still going to support him as a party next year. So, yeah, she's got a good ally with Donald Trump. Now, there are reports that say that Donald Trump got a little perturbed with her, obviously, since after the 2020 election, the RNC did not go out there and openly oppose the election results and work with him to challenge the results. They probably didn't want to get involved in all the charges that are coming out now. But you also have to remember, Trump chose her. And that's the part that these Trump allies that are begging Trump to do something, y'all seem to have forgotten that. Like, why not call out the guy that put her there to begin with, which was Donald Trump? He won the 2016 election with the Electoral College. So as such, in 2017, Republicans got the vote on a new speaker. Ronna had backed Donald Trump. Trump put his full faith and support into Ronna, elevating her to the top. Trump did that. So you can whine and complain all you want about Ronna McDaniel, as you should, but maybe look at the guy that essentially hired her. I mean, I know there was the election that she had to win to become there, but without his backing, she wouldn't have had it. Trump always says, I always hire the best people. He clearly doesn't. But that's for the Republicans to decide. In the meantime, I am perfectly happy with Ronna McDaniel staying at the top of that party because, man, has it been a crap show for the GOP. Ring of Fire has fresh content 7 days a week, so if you want to be reminded about it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell to be notified every time a new video goes up.